For those of us who are working on our ascension from 3D thinking to 4D thinking to 5D thinking, I want to talk about how you actually come to find some balance in that dimensional shift that you're making. So, you live in three dimensions. The vast majority, 99.9% of people, are asleep in three dimensions. They're completely unaware that there are other dimensions of understanding. They just are locked, like they're in the matrix, sound asleep. But we'll do a meditation called a fourth dimensional meditation. Oh, and you'll say, oh, wow, that was pretty easy. Now you're still the same, your body's still here, but now you've shifted your understanding. So now you see things, understand things from the fourth dimension. Here's the problem. It's not like you're going to stay in the fourth dimension. What happens is as soon as the class is over, you just drop right back into your three-dimensional reality and you're drawn back into it. How do you find balance? That's what I really want to talk about today. Before I go too deep into this topic, I want to break out for a second and say that I'm trying to start a small group of students who really do want to work through this ascension process. If that's you, in the comments, just say, I'm interested, and I will direct message you a link and a time. Once I know, I probably have to give this video about a week to percolate, and then I'll just go back through all the people that said I'm interested, and I will DM you the Zoom link and a time, a day and a time, and if you can make it, you can be part of that class. Hopefully, you'll be able to make it. So how do you integrate fourth dimensional thinking with three-dimensional thinking? Well, think of it in terms of like an infinity loop, right? I'm at 4D, but then I drop back to 3D. And what I want to do is I want to integrate this experience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to take fourth dimensional thinking and start applying it a little bit in your three-dimensional approach to life. So that all of a sudden, like let's use percentages, 1% 4D, 99% 3D. Well, let's try for 5% 4D and 95%. Eventually you come to some sort of a blended solution. Maybe you're a 3.5, where you just 4D thinking is woven into the way you live your three-dimensional life. More and more and more, you're starting to think as a four-dimensional being. Now, when I show you the fifth dimension, it's exactly the same process. You'll see the fifth dimension, but then when it's over, and by the way, when you see the fifth dimension, it's very blissful, very light. You just feel fantastic. It's really a healthy feeling. It's just a wonderful feeling. But when the class is over, boom, you're back into your 3.5 way of being. But again, you want to grab that higher dimension and start to pull elements of 5D into your very way of life. Now, there's a lot of people who already experience or already exhibit 5D characteristics. A lot of people are already thinking in terms of five dimensions, and that's great. For you, you already have woven in certain 5D elements into your life. Once you learn four dimensions, the whole thing for you will be so much easier and so much quicker. But the goal is not just to experience these things one time. The goal is to weave them into your life over time so that you start to elevate your consciousness. Today would be great, but it takes tomorrow and the next day, next week, next month, next year. Eventually, you become blended in this 3D, 4D, 5D experience, and you begin to pull fifth dimensional ways of thinking and ways of being into your everyday life. So that's the process. You want to think about it like that. Take what you learn in these moments of bliss, these moments of expanded consciousness, and start to grab. I'll give you some specific tools to do that. Want to grab these tools and start using this thinking in our 3D environment.